హిందుత్వానికి నిలువెత్తు జెండా, ధర్మానికి ధైర్యంగా నిలిచిన స్వరం. తన ప్రవచనాల ద్వారా హిందూ జీవన విధానం, సనాతన ధర్మం, కుటుంబ విలువలు, పిల్లల పెంపకం, సంస్కృతి ప్రాధాన్యతను గళమెత్తి చాటుతున్న ధీర వనిత బీజేపీ నాయకురాలు మాధవి లత కొంపెల్ల. అమెరికా పర్యటనలో భాగంగా న్యూజెర్సీలో నారీ శక్తి గురించి ప్రసంగించగా మంచి స్పందన వచ్చింది. దీనిలో భాగంగా సనాతన ధర్మంపై పాడిన పాటలు మాధవి లత చేతుల మీదుగా రిలీజ్ చేశారు. ఈ కార్యక్రమానికి వేదికైంది సాయి దత్త పీఠం, శ్రీ శివ విష్ణు దేవాలయం. మహిళలతో పాటు కమ్యూనిటీ లీడర్స్, పొలిటికల్ లీడర్స్ ఈ కార్యక్రమంలో పాల్గొన్నారు. ఈ సందర్భంగా ఇంతటి అద్భుత అవకాశం న్యూజెర్సీ వాసులకి కల్పించినందుకు దేవాలయ ఫౌండర్ రఘుశర్మ శంకర్ మంచి మాధవి లత గారికి ప్రత్యేక కృతజ్ఞతలు తెలిపారు.
నమస్తే అండి, వెల్కమ్ టు మహా న్యూస్. మాధవి లత కొంపెల్ల ధైర్యం, ధర్మం, సేవ వీటన్నిటికీ నిలువెత్తు ప్రతిరూపం మాధవి లత కొంపెల్ల. సో ఎన్నో రకాల సేవా కార్యక్రమాలు చేస్తూనే సనాతన ధర్మం గురించి చాటి చెబుతూ టెంపుల్స్కి ఎందుకు వెళ్ళాలి అనే ప్రాధాన్యాన్ని వివరిస్తూ పలు రకాల సేవా కార్యక్రమాలు చేస్తూ ఉన్నారు. అదేవిధంగా ప్రజలకి మరింత దగ్గరగా సేవ చేయాలనే తపనతోటి బీజేపీ పార్టీలో చేరి సో తన ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో తన కళాకారిణిగా తనను తాను నిరూపించుకుంటూ సేవ చేస్తూ ప్రజలకి మరింత దగ్గరగా ఉంటూ సనాతన ధర్మాన్ని కాపాడటానికి నిరంతరం పాటుపడుతూ ఉన్న మాధవి లత కొంపెల్ల గారు సో అమెరికాకి రావడం జరిగిందండి. అమెరికా పర్యటనలో భాగంగా ఈరోజు నారీ శక్తి అనే టాపిక్ మీద తను చాలా చక్కగా ప్రసంగాన్ని ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది. ఆ కార్యక్రమానికి అపురూప స్పందన వచ్చింది. ముఖ్యంగా చాలామంది మహిళలు ఈ కార్యక్రమానికి రావడం జరిగింది. సో మహిళలకు ఎంత ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఇవ్వాలి, ప్రాధాన్యం ఇవ్వాలి, అసలు మహిళలకు ఎందుకు ప్రాధాన్యం ఇవ్వాలి అనే దాన్ని మన సనాతన ధర్మాన్ని వివరిస్తూ తను ప్రసంగించిన తీరికి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన పురుషులు కూడా సో చాలా మంత్రముగ్ధులైపోయారు. సో వారు కూడా మహిళల యొక్క ప్రాధాన్యాన్ని తెలిసినప్పటికీ కూడా మరింతగా తెలుసుకున్నారు. సో మహిళా శక్తి గురించి తెలుసుకున్నారు. నారీ శక్తి గురించి మాధవి లత కొంపెల్ల గారు ప్రసంగిస్తూ ఉండగా ప్రతి ఒక్కరూ ఎంతో ఆసక్తితో వినడం జరిగింది. ఆ కార్యక్రమానికి వేదిక అయింది సాయి దత్త పీఠం శ్రీ శివ విష్ణు దేవాలయం. న్యూజెర్సీ ఎడిసన్లో ఉన్న సాయి దత్త పీఠం శ్రీ శివ విష్ణు దేవాలయంలో మాధవి లత కొంపెల్ల గారు నారీ శక్తి గురించి, సనాతన ధర్మాన్ని గురించి చాలా చక్కగా వివరించారు.
తిరుమల శ్రీవారి ప్రసారంలో జరిగిన అవకతవకలు కాదు, ఇదొక అత్యాచారం అని గర్జించి వందేమాత నెయ్యిలో భజన కార్యక్రమం నిర్వహించి మరీ ఖండించి కలిసిన భక్తుల తిరుమలలో మార్పు జరగాలని మెట్లకి పొందించిన శతమితి శతం దీర్ఘమాయుం వరదయేనా వర్ధయంతి శతాత్మానం భవతి శతమనంతం భవతి శతమైశ్వర్యం భవతి శతమితి శతం దీర్ఘమాయుః నమో నమో భవతి జాయమానోన్నాం చేతుర్షసామేత్యగ్రే భాగం దేవేభ్యో విదధాత్యాయం భజంద్రమా స్థిరతి దీర్ఘమాయుః ధాన్యం ధనం వశం బహుపుత్రనాభం శతసంవత్సరం దీర్ఘమాయుః శతమానం భవతి శతాయు పురుష
and guiding youth has truly enriched to all. We sincerely thank for the organizations, temple leadership, SDP Sai Datta Peetham, volunteers and supporting organizations such as VHPA, SaveTemples.org, HSA, NATS, TANA, ATA, MATA, TFAS, NRIVA and all organizations who are contributing here. Special thanks to all and for their dedicated efforts making this event successful despite an unexpected snow today. Our special thanks to all the devotees and attendees for your participation and encouragement. Above all, we thank Bhagwanji Sri Shiva Vishnu and Sri Mata Kamakshi and Sai Baba for all the blessings. Special thanks to each and everyone. Thank you.
Acharya Devo Bhava, Atiti Devo Bhava, Atiti Devo Bhava. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. సభకు నమస్కారం. ఇక్కడ తెలుగు మాట్లాడే వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు, తెలుగు మాట్లాడని వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు. यानी कि यहाँ पे मेरे हिसाब से तेलुगु भाषा और भारत का राष्ट्रीय भाषा जो हम मन से मानते हैं, दिल से मानते हैं, हिंदी बात करने वाले भी हैं. अब आप बताइए कि हमें हिंदी में बात करना है या यहाँ की आपकी मातृभाषा अंग्रेजी में बात करना है? नहीं, मुझे लगता है I am speaking as a mother who every day looks into this. And would you like to know how it happened? And today, without your own knowledge, the Dharma upholder, who is a Stri, Nari, Shakti, has become a mere tool of a family. A very simple logic I'll give it to you. Yesterday I was into a close group of meeting. I was very happy when a man volunteered to come forward and asked me, what do you think I should be doing to be a part of recognizing or doing something great for a woman? I said, recognize her and reward her. He said, how? How do I recognize her and reward her? I said, all men do not have to answer anybody. All men, to your own consciousness, just make a diary. Your consciousness, you don't have to have a physical diary. List down in a day, in a week, in a month, how many times do you keep the wisdom to volunteer to say to your wife, you have gone wrong? And how many times do you keep the wisdom, volunteer to say, you're fabulous? You go physically out, you work, an organization quantifies it, measures with a yardstick called salary. And for you to be able to do those things, there is a woman back end at home who works. Did you ever try to sit to quantify her effort, make a yardstick to it? Did you ever measure in the form of dollars? And did you ever think for a moment that if she doesn't exist, can I do this? Don't have to tell her. It's all for your own self. Just sit one day to just say that if she doesn't exist, will I be able to exist emotionally? Will I be able to exist societally? Will I be able to exist dharmic? Will I be able to exist going forward, developing in my life? Will I be able to exist to get higher promotions, or will I be even able to desire and dream for what I want? If not, if she is important to me, then am I every month trying to take a portion of my earning to give it to her and say that without you, this 100% of mine doesn't exist. So it's okay, I quantify your work as 10%. So this is my 10% earning to you. We do not do that. Okay. She gives birth to your child. She could even die while she's giving birth. But you have taken it for granted. Science and technology, medicine is so advanced that she will not die because I spent for her for a good hospital. Insurance exists. You're very confident. But did you ever try to understand how many women actually died during the delivery of a kid? So it could happen with us also, in our family also. But still she volunteers to give birth to a child for you because she finds happiness in that. This doesn't mean that she can be taken for granted. It means that she's far above man as a Purush. That is from where she is Simhavagini. She is already riding on a Simham. She is already riding on a lion which is called death. It's just that she's not realize that this powerful mother goddess you are. That is what Dharma teaches us. And hey, a woman, your contribution is countless, immeasurable. That's the reason you exist in form of my mother, Matra Devo Bhava. You are Agastya, but first you are Lopamudra's husband. And why is he called Lopamudra's husband? Because Agastya went in search of understanding who the mother goddess is. He wanted to understand and learn Lalita Sahasrama. He knocked every door like any other man. He went through wanting to read the books of great people. He went to every Rishi, Maharshi. He went to every learned. And we all know at right time Narada comes. Though the police never comes on time in Bharat. But Narada comes on time. Maybe it's like US police. Just hiding behind those bushes, you know. On right time he comes. He felt, he was very sympathetic towards Agastya. And he said, Agastya, what are you in search of? He said, hey Muni, I am not able to get the essence of Lalita Sahasranama. Who can teach me? And look at the beauty. GPS existed then also. Narada gave the GPS. Go, this is the GPS location. You will get your teacher there. Oh my God, this address seems to be so familiar to me. Agastya says, is it so? Fair enough. Go ahead. Find your teacher. Figure it out. Agastya keeps moving. This is my place. Then the name of the village comes. Then the house number comes. Then he is little startled. With a great confusion, he opens door and steps inside. Lopamudra, as usual, is in front of him inside the house. By any chance, She doesn't answer. This is for women. She's calm. She's composed. She's Lakshmi. Yes. She just stands with a smile. Agastya is tired. Are you my teacher? She says, yes. Now what would we do if it were to be in today's generation? What the hell, man, I've been waiting for you since such a long time. Why are you wasting my time? We weren't like this. Hey Shakti, we weren't like this. We were very calm. We were very composed. We only showed our restlessness in the form of a duty and a project that needs to be achieved only towards the daitya, not towards husband. And come up to it how it has happened also. Then Agastya says, why didn't you tell me all these things? Then she answers, why should I tell you all these things? Teacher doesn't go in search of a student. Student comes in search of a teacher. I've been serving you as your wife, as your dharma patni. It's not my problem that we should learn Sahasranam or Lalita Sahasranam. It's your problem, man, to learn Lalita Sahasranam. Then he bows down in front of her. Agastya bows in front of her. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma. Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Hey, my Guru, Lopamudra, please teach me. Give me the essence of Lalita Sahasranam. That is when she sits like this and Agastya sits like that and learns from her the essence of Lalita Sahasranam. Do we have this dharma today? You know, very common statement in Telugu speaking houses, ఆడపెత్తనం ఎక్కువైపోయింది ఇంట్లో ఈరోజు. And whenever you're saying this, you just remember that ये औरत की बात काफी चलने लगा आजकल घर में. Whenever you say this, just remember that ఆడపెత్తనం. You're even saying mother goddess this. మగపెత్తనము లేదు, ఆడపెత్తనము లేదు. There's neither male domination nor female domination in dharma. Dharma tells you work together, appreciate each other, compliment each other, love each other. The bandha of wife and husband does not compromise but complement. You are living compromised lives. You are not living complementing lives. Your dharma says, dharma never taught you how a father should be, how a mother should be. Did you read any scriptures? Any great प्रवचनकर्ता जो भी अच्छे बड़े प्रवचन देते हैं, कभी आपने सुने उनको कहते हुए कैसे माँ रहनी चाहिए, कैसे पिता रहना चाहिए? Did they? Please give me. I am ready to take the insights from you. How many of you heard in any Vedas, any Upanishads, any Purana saying this is how a mother should be, this is how a father should be? They only taught how wife should be, how husband should be. Because it is only Sanatana Dharma which believed that if you are a wonderful wife and husband, you are default wonderful mother and father. Because after a certain age, Your children start looking at you, observing your mutual bond as wife and as husband. Not as mother, not as father. No. No. When Ganesha asked Shankara, Mahabharat, who are isolated, who are orphaned because their language is different, he only tell them, put a tikka, come to temple. But poor generation is lost because they are not able to understand what is dharma and why dharma. So I am making a small effort to write it in English, because I know I belong to their generation, and I know what troubles them in learning or understanding something. Then I asked, can you just explain me for what have you written? And she just started only for 2 lines of this sloka. Shuklam Ambaradharam. She says, Vishnu thrives always to wear a white cloth. She says Vishnu thrives to be wrapped up in a white cloth. Shuklam Ambaradharam. Shashivaranam. And what is the color of his body? Dark moon color. Bluish. That's almost black. He who is in black color craves to be wrapped in white cloth. She says it needs to be depicted this way. Always man within himself is confused. एक आदमी के अंदर बहुत सारा कंफ्यूजन होता है, एक पुरुष के अंदर बहुत सारा संदिग्धता होता है. He appears to be calm, but he is very, very, very volatile inside. Each man can question himself if this is true or false. Man wants to look very composed, very stable, but actually he is not from inside. He's scared, he's worried, he's timid. So he's in search of peace, he's in search of stability, he's in search of that white cloth which talks about Shanti, and Shanti exists only when there is clarity. Once you get clarity, you get Shanti. So Vishnu himself, who is a man, who is in dark color, has phenomenal disturbance in his heart. Chaturbhujam. It's not that he has 4 hands. It depicts that he is running in 4 directions in search of clarity and in search of peace. Chaturbhujam, 4 directions. Prasannavadhanam dhyayet. And why is he running in 4 directions? In search of peace, so that he could get a smiling face. And who is a smiling face? Mahalakshmi. So Vishnu himself is the dark in his body color, with a great confusion inside his heart, wanting in search of peace. That's nothing but clarity. In a desire to get wrapped up in a white cloth, is running in 4 directions in search of Lakshmi, who is actually very peaceful with a smiling face. And the moment when he finds her, Dhyayet, he bows in front of her. Prasannavadhanam dhyayet. Sarva Vignopa Shantaye. That means at that moment, because after looking at her and praying her, clarity strikes and touches him. And the result of it is, he doesn't say Vignopa, Vignam, hurdles should go away. No. He says, hey hurdles, just calm down. Vignopa Shantaye. All the Vignams, he says, calm down, man. I know I can't remove you from life. You keep coming, you keep popping up. You just keep silent for a moment. Let me enjoy the clarity because I've come across a Lakshmi who is there smiling. Now that he got this clarity, he's again in search of some more knowledge and information. So Vishnu actually is the dynamic force and the Lakshmi is the static force. So we all run towards Lakshmi to achieve her. She is not Maya. The moment Vishnu achieves, he again falls into Maya. That's the reason we say Vishnu Maya. And this was taught to me by my daughter Lopamata. I was startled. Not because she is my daughter. I was startled. This is the knowledge Sanatana Dharma Hindu woman carries. That's the reason Lopa Mudra Pate Agastya. Lalita Sahasranamam says, Agastya, Sapt Maharshi. Narada says, you need to be called as Lopa Mudra Pate, man. Energize that quality in a woman back. Then you know what your daughter will come and tell to the father? Dad, I think somehow you're the better person to search for a husband for me. I want to be very happy like mom in my life. I don't want to make a wrong step in my life. How can she be so smiling and happy all the time? And do you think that there wouldn't be fight between wife and husband? No, you should fight like anything. Hit each other. Don't hit one side. Get into your bedroom, hit each other. Go on a walk, abuse each other. Get on to a romantic trip. But do not express in front of your children. They love both of you. They're psychologically becoming weak. They do not know whom to support. This is a problem not of USA, it's a problem of Hindu Dharma today. Across the world, Hindu families are suffering this. Today you are following Dharma for the sake of it, for the heck of it. You are not following from here. You are following because you have no option or that's how you are tuned and trained to. That's the reason your children say, come on, you're American citizens, what nonsense all this you are talking to, what is going to temple? Yes, accept they're American citizens. What's the problem? You need American dollar. You need American status. You need American car. American car in the sense sold in America. It's easy, right? You can get varieties of cars in small installments or some kind of a thing here, which you don't get it way back down in the Bharat. You make American houses, but you're not accepting that you are an American. It doesn't matter. It is not important that you should say I'm a Bharati, it's important that you have to say I'm Sanatani. You are an American Hindu. Very happy with father. Extremely excited about their father. They say my father is a hero. Did you ever hear them saying my mother's husband is a hero? हमारे लिए हो उसकी भाषा बात करेंगे. The reason why not because I have any special love for English, but Sanatan Dharma teaches all of us that if you are not loyal to the place that you wear and make your bread and butter, then you're not loyal to your own land where you also come from. That's the reason why we start any conglomeration or any conference saying Matru Devo Bhava. Matru here means not just the womb from where you take your birth. It's your language. Mother, the place you come from, and your loyalties to the place which helps you to survive. So today, as I'm sitting, this place belongs to United States of America. And thus, to all my fellow Bharatiya, whose livelihood today comes from America, English is an equally honorable language and respectful language. I was just thinking, and I was getting a little confused, where do I start about the whole dharma? And I suddenly felt the title Save Temples, Save Dharma has questioned me with a basic question. That am I grateful because I breathe and give the air the position that it keeps me alive? Or the oxygen is great for letting me survive? Am I great that I breathe and take in oxygen and I am elevating oxygen and saying that, hey oxygen, just feel obliged to me because I am breathing and I am surviving and I am letting world know that you exist? Or should I humbly say, oxygen, even if I survive, I do not survive, you exist all over, you're omnipresent. I need you, you do not require me. Now tell me, are we saving dharma or dharma saving us?
Dharma saves.
Should we ever have a title called Save Dharma? Are we saving temples or temples are saving us? Now, who brought in this plight in our lives? Who brought a situation that we are forced to have titles like Save Dharma, Save Temples? We ourselves. No issues. Keep earning. I pray, Mother Goddess, that all my brothers of America should make exceptional money in your lives. But believe that money management is done fantastically by women of the house. Most of the men are worried, if I give money to her, she'll give it away to her parents. It's very difficult to trust wife. But do you know that she trusted you so much that she left her Maika? She trusted you so much that she has left overnight her parents and come down to you. She'll be always thinking in her mind that what should I take from my parents to make my husband's money double? Do you know that ever? Maika janti hai, so she keeps on calculating, what did you give me? What did you give me? What did you give me? She tells my husband, what you know what my husband thinks if you don't give me anything? Husband doesn't think anything. She calculates that way. She keeps demanding from her parents. And if a woman thinks she's not able to demand, that means somewhere she's hurt that she needs to help her parents. And tell them to share truth to you. Do you think, as a husband, I'm a hero in this house? They'll be first shocked that how could even this question come to your mind? They'll first appreciate. Even if they wouldn't answer, At last this question has come in their mind. Do you know why there is Shiva underneath the foot of Bhadrakali? It is after killing the great Asuras in Mahishasuramardhini, the entire episode. It was Ma Durga who stretches her tongue, the wild Kali form, and she'll be drinking the blood. How it would be when you drink blood? Imagine. And she'll be moving up and down, backward and forward movement. That's how she is. She has the demon blood in her. So she doesn't know. She's in thirst. She needs more blood, more blood, more blood. Then again Vishnu appears. You know why? Can anybody tell why Vishnu always appears whenever there is an issue with Ma Bhadrakali or Ma Bhagavati or Parvati? You also know this. It's a good technique for men here. Whenever you feel that your wife is not listening to you, just call up your Salasa. Just tell him, talk nicely to my wife. The moment the brother calls, even if he shouts, the brother will take it, which you cannot take. Then he'll put to her to calmness. He'll speak to her softly, nicely, with lot of affection. Mission accomplished. Baby is yours again, back very nice, soft. All these techniques have been taught by Dharma. It's just that we are not following them. So he says, Vishnu says, Shiva, the touch of Parvati, the way it gives goosebumps and love and romance into Shiva. The touch of Shiva gives the same goosebumps into Mother Goddess. The entire embodiment of Matritva, Striyatva will just come into her. And she calms down. If today we are worried that our children do not know where they are heading to, if we are worried that other religions are just bouncing on our children and we are becoming prey, it is not the strength what other religions have over us, it is the weakness that we have got by leaving the dharma. Sarve sanatana dharma praja sukhino bhavantu. I want to be selfish on this note. It's very difficult to really accept this. I am not speaking as a feminist here. American Hindu. Your kid is an American Hindu. As much as there is an American X religion, American Y religion. Look the way they're holding up America. You're not relating yourself to America, but for your job, like a government job. Subah jo ghar aa, shaam ko subah jo ghar aa. No, start holding up America. Start coming close to this land. Start wanting the land. Start protecting the land. How do you protect the land? You can protect the land if you learn what dharma is. What Sanatan Dharma is. Because Sanatan Dharma is a solution for all problems. One capsule. It's Amrita capsule. Sanatan Dharma is an Amrita capsule. This capsule gives you solution for all problems. So you be the bearers of Sanatan Dharma so that peace is bestowed to American land. Justice is bestowed to American land. Prosperity of America is used for the people who have no voice. And this dharma can be bestowed if you follow dharma. The first rule of dharma is you should not be eating at free of cost. Please. You know what happens when you eat at free of cost? The person who is earning hard-earned money and spending for this food, he earns all your punya. And such punya atma who is spending money, and in spite of you having ability to eat it and pay it, if you are not paying, you are purchasing free of cost the entire papa. Samrakshitaha.
పెడతామని సత్య గారు మాట ఇచ్చారు. ఆ మాట ఇచ్చిన ప్రకారం మన దగ్గర మాధవి లత గారి ప్రోగ్రాం పెట్టడం నాకైతే చాలా మనస్ఫూర్తిగా సంతోషం అనిపించింది. ఎందుకంటే ఎంతోమందికి వారు మాట్లాడేది కానీ నెక్స్ట్ జనరేషన్కి, నేను పొలిటికల్ మాట్లాడలేదు, నెక్స్ట్ జనరేషన్కి అలాంటి నారీ శక్తి ఉండాలి. ఆవిడ ఉంటేనే ఇంకా మన వాళ్ళకి చాలామంది ముందుకెళ్తారు. ఆ అమ్మ రావటం నాకు చాలా సంతోషం. వారు ఇంకా ఎంతో అభివృద్ధిలోకి వెళ్ళాలని కోరుకుంటూ, ఈరోజు నేను మాట్లాడటం కాదు, అమ్మ మాట్లాడితే బాగుంటుంది. దానికి సంబంధించి ప్రోగ్రాం మొదలెట్టే ముందు చిన్న దీప ప్రజ్వలన చేసి మనం ఆ ప్రోగ్రాం స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం. అమ్మ ఒకసారి మాధవి లత గారి గురించి నేను తెలుసుకున్నాను. ఎప్పుడైతే ఆవిడ స్పీచ్లు, వారి యూట్యూబ్లు అవి చూసామో, నేను కానీ మా మిస్సెస్ కానీ ఎవరైనా ఆవిడ ఫ్యాన్ అయిపోయాం. ఆ రోజు నుంచి ఆవిడ చూడాలి, ఆవిడ కలవాలి అనే ఉద్దేశంతో లాస్ట్ ఇయర్లో వెళ్ళినప్పుడు ఒక 5 నిమిషాలు కలిసి చెప్పర్లేదని చెప్పి 4-5 సార్లు తిరిగితే వారి అపాయింట్మెంట్ దొరికింది. కలిసాను, వచ్చాను. కానీ అనుకోకుండా ముందుగా నేను థ్యాంక్స్ చెప్పాల్సింది సత్యారామన్ గారికి, సేవ్ టెంపుల్స్, మన హెచ్ఎస్ఎస్ వాళ్ళకి. ఎందుకంటే వాళ్ళు ఎప్పుడైతే ప్రోగ్రామ్
తస్మై బ్రహ్మజాయుకీర్తిం ప్రజాందదు భాగదేనైవైనం ప్రణయతి బ్రాహ్మణారుషేయ ఉద్ధరేత్ బ్రాహ్మణో వే సర్వా దేవతాః సర్వాభిరైవైనం దేవతాభిరుద్ధరతి యావదేర్వై దేవతాస్తాః సర్వా వేదవిధి బ్రాహ్మణే వదంతి తస్మాత్ బ్రాహ్మణేభ్యో వేదవిభ్యో దివే దివే నమస్కుర్యాన్నాశీలం కీర్తయేదేత ఏవ దేవతా ప్రీణాతి.
నమస్తస్మై నమస్తస్మై
ఉంది కాబట్టి మనకు వచ్చినటువంటి ఏ సనాతన ధర్మానికి మనకు వచ్చిన డోకా లేదు. కాబట్టి ఆ సందర్భంగా ఎంత టెక్నాలజీ పెరిగినా కూడా జవాన్ అండ్ కిసాన్ ఇద్దరు కూడా 2 కళ్ళ లాంటి వాళ్ళు అనేటువంటి ఇంకొక చిన్న దానికి జోడించి ఈ పాట రాయడం జరిగింది. హోప్ యూ ఆల్ లైక్ ఇట్ అండ్ ఇట్స్ గెటింగ్ రిలీజ్ దిస్ అమ్మ చేతిన చేస్తున్నట్టుగా.
It gives me extreme pleasure and it's an honor for me that today at this moment we are releasing a song on Sanatan Dharma, because Sanatan Dharma should become like Ramanamam. So we should all have to chant Sanatan Dharma, Sanatan Dharma, Sanatan Dharma, Sanatan Dharma. And at this moment Mr. Giri has come up with a song on Sanatan Dharma, making it more interesting and more musical, so that it's like a musical Ramanamam.
Thank you. అవకాశం ఉంటే లైట్స్ ఆఫ్ చేయండి.
జై జవాన్ జై కిసాన్ తూ నడవరా నీ జాతి కోసం నిలబడు, నీ దేశం కోసం నడవరా నీ జాతి కోసం నిలబడు, నీ దేశం కోసం.
సనాతన హిందూ ధర్మం ఒక ఉనికి, ఒక పుట్టుక భారతదేశం నుంచి వచ్చింది. భారతీయులు ఇతిహాసంలోని రకరకాల రాజ్యాల వాళ్ళు ఏ విధంగా అయితే భారతదేశం మీద ఆక్రమణ చేసి భారతదేశంలోని సనాతన ధర్మాన్ని వేర్లతో పెకిలించి తీసేయాలనుకున్నారో భారతీయులు మాత్రం అలా కాదు. వాళ్ళు చాలా విశ్వాసపరులు. కాబట్టి భారతదేశం నుంచి ఏ భారతీయులైతే ప్రపంచవ్యాప్తంగా వెళ్ళి వాళ్ళ చిన్న కుటీరాలను రకరకాల దేశాలలో స్థాపించుకున్నారో వాళ్ళందరికీ ఈరోజు న్యూజెర్సీ అమెరికా నుంచి నా విజ్ఞప్తి ఏమిటంటే, అయ్యా మీరు ఏ దేశంలో ఉన్నారో ఆ దేశ పౌరులైపోయారు. మీరు ఆ దేశ పౌరులుగా ఉంటూనే సనాతన హిందూ ధర్మ సైనికులు అవ్వండి. అమెరికాలో ఉంటే అమెరికన్ హిందూ, బ్రిటన్లో ఉంటే బ్రిటన్ హిందూ, ఆస్ట్రేలియాలో ఉంటే ఆస్ట్రేలియన్ హిందూ. ఈరోజు మన భుజాల మీద ఉన్న కర్తవ్యం అఖండ హైందవ సనాతన ధర్మ సామ్రాజ్యం తయారు చేయడం. సో నౌ వి బిలాంగ్ టు యూనివర్సల్ సనాతన్ ధర్మ. ఎందుకంటే ప్రపంచము శాంతి వైపు వెళ్ళాలన్నా, మూడవ ప్రపంచ యుద్ధం రాకూడదన్నా, భారతదేశాన్ని వదిలి వెళ్ళిన ప్రతి భారతీయుడు ఆయా దేశంలో ఐకమత్యంతో ప్రాంతాన్ని, భాషని, కులాన్ని, జాతిని అన్ని పక్కన పెట్టి ఒక సనాతన హిందూ ధర్మ యోధుడిలాగా ప్రవర్తించి మీ ప్రాంతంలో శాంతియుతమైన ధర్మబద్ధమైన రామరాజ్య స్థాపితం చేయడానికి ప్రయత్నించండి.
Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you.